these days a lot of engineers are getting into non-technical roles as well. Basically, the number of engineering graduates are far too many, and they are also looking for opportunities in streams other than pure technical streams. So do you think, for those guys, with there are people with civil engineering degrees and things like that, would that be something, which can be beneficial later on, say
Oh,
things
yes.
like work services and all?
In one of the fighter controllers course, I happened to go as a chief guest for their passing out. And when I asked them, to my utter surprise, there was not even a single person who was not an engineer.
Oh,
And it was really surprising for me because our requirement is the pure graduates, and we have not specified control, the engineering as the QR. Yet every single, if I remember correctly, there were 18 of them, and all 18 were engineers. And very large number of engineering graduates today come in.
yes.
Or fighter controlling specifically, and also to an extent ATC, purely the engineering bent of mine would certainly help because you study radars, you study weapons, you study the avionics, you study the complete flight parameters, everything. So your understanding becomes that much easier. Not that the other graduates can't do, they will do. But for the engineers with a little background, probably they would catch up with things a little earlier than otherwise. I have seen most of the non-engineer, non-science guys doing extremely well in fighter controlling. So saying that besides, but it would positively help. As far as the pure administration is concerned, I think civil engineering forms a very important part. Like I've said, infrastructure development, the work services, this is a very critical component
Very
of the
specialized jobs. Yes.
highly
fact,
specialized.
I
So
remember
it would certainly help.
Yeah, I remember one of our juniors with us as a fighter controller. He was a civil engineer, and after about maybe 15 odd years in controlling, or 12 to 15 years of controlling, he got into the work services, and then he was with the AirForce Naval Housing Board, and I think he was quite an asset to that extent. But it's a very interesting stats that you are giving, that almost everybody in the fighter controllers course, and the same may be true for the ATC as well, right? They are from the engineering background. So that much for the viewers. Yes, the engineers have a lot of success rate, I would say, as far as getting into the
almost every
course.
every course you have a very large number of engineering graduates that do come.
Right.